And it's a good day, beautiful souls. A day to live in peace, love, and harmony. I am Divine Soul Love Frequencies, here to share the truth unapologetically. Now breathe. Breathe and feel what it means to be free. That's how free you are. Alive and well. One more time from the base of your spine. And know that you are magic. Today we out here in the beautiful riverside where I live, in the nature park, or the beautiful nature scenes with the birds and everything. I've just woken up and life has begun all over again. A new day to be, a new day to experience yourself in many ways. Now today I want to speak about how people use money to gain power versus how people use money to empower. You know, let's dive deep into this because it's a really, like my partner say, juicy subject. For me, it is a juicy subject. You know, we work for corporate companies, private companies, government facilities. Mankind has been working for them for such a long period in time. And you really get to see who benefits from it. You know, the government, by taxing, by raising prices on food, you know, having full control of how we spend and what we earn, you know. So for quite some time, only a particular amount of people been making money, while the people who are actually doing the work not reaping rewards. And I say this because if a man has $500,000 and he starts a company, right, and he wants 150 employees, and he know, well, I have to pay these people to work for me, but the system is so, it rigs so bad that you're not just working to have a dollar, you're working to eat, you're working to pay your bills, you're working to give it back to the government. When you really look at it, you're already working to pay back, you're not really benefiting from it. And some people grow up with family members or families that didn't even have the potential to reach in a space to create their own so that your children can have. So they fall in a bracket where there's no growth, there's no lineage, no legacy to carry over. So they keep you all in a box, move in one direction, live in one way, depending on them all the time. And sitting down and in the dinner parties and laughing and saying, well, you know, making rules for you all. If you don't show up for work, they might give you a cut in your salary or some stupidness, might suspend you, whatever the case may be, not knowing that you're tired. No? Some of them even go as far as manipulating you to tell you that you're not good enough, so you can put more effort or more energy into giving them the production that they want to mass produce and make off of your energy. Now, I've worked in an industry where it's just work, and they will tell you the boss will bribe you and tell you all kind of things. And when you reach down to the end of the year, what you expecting in here is not what he's going to give you. because he gets his workload pushed off. So he just give you what he feels to give you. You know, he will tell you things like, oh, Christmas bonus coming up, you know, I am a favor, thing, and you like a jackass now, working yourself off to impress this man so that he give you a big bonus. And I want all to really wake up with this, because you have so much potential. You can do so much things with yourself. You can earn your own dollars. You can create your own stuff and, you know, make your money. Now, in this country, doubles is a big thing. Doubles vendors is a big thing here. And people have a tendency to belittle doubles vendors because they don't pay taxes. They don't pay anything to the government, you know, more than just what they supply that they use to make their products have food tax on it, and that's like nothing for them. You know, a doubles vendor will make sometime in one day $10,000-$15,000 and not be taxed. You know, and when you see how they live, you know, the rich will say, oh, that is unfair, they need to tax them. But who it is supplying these people with the flour, the chickpeas, or the chana, you know, the labor, you know, the prepping, the packing, all these different things to get their products out? Nobody. But yet still, the government want to infiltrate. These people now, they'll pull up and they will sell on the side of the road and stuff. And most big shot people feel, well, you know, they're supposed to pay a tax to just sell by the road, you know. And I say, some of them have gotten smart where they put their products on a van and with a shed and sell out to their van. So even if they have to move, they know to move and tell the customers, listen, come and meet me down by this end, so that, you know, or, you know, they do it in front of their home where people can find them, you know. And, you know, it is sad to see that we as a nation can recognize our highest potentials now, that we can do for ourselves and do unto each other for everyone to be rich. Now, when I say rich, realize I create happiness, you know, that's what my thing with rich is. Right? And for me, if everyone having, then life will be so easy. It'll be easier for us to exchange with each other, goods and services with each other, products. We could make ketchup on our own. We can make barbecue sauce on our natural ways. We can make it. I just make cheese and all kind of thing naturally with plants, without interfering with the animals. You understand? And we could mass reproduce and stay in the connection with one another and make sure that we all having, you know. Let me go by Sally or Joan today to get some tomatoes to make some ketchup, and Sally have how much pounds of tomatoes, and she say, well, here what, I giving you 10 pounds of tomatoes, you give me 2 bottles of ketchup for a minute now, because you're going to make 50 bottles of ketchup. I'm just exaggerating. And she only want 2 bottles of ketchup by just giving you the tomato. You know, it's called bartering in some ways. I'm not saying that money is a bad thing, but money should be used wisely. And this is where I talk about where money should be empowered. You know, the man who having the bulk, why he can't create a space for other people to come up so he could benefit at a small percentage and still branch off and have a large amount. I have a small amount coming in largely, a smaller amount returning back to him in a big way. Now, it's like this. You become the main supplier and you invest in other small businesses, you know, set them up and everything, and you give them a time period to pay you back with an interest that is not overpowering their pockets, you know, because you want them to now to come up and create the same kind of thing, or even multiply or expand their business now so they can deal with the public on that same level. So that everybody, it become a grid that everybody will be having. Why we can't do that? Why we can't take money and empower one another? Yes? Why we always want to be on top of each other? Why we want to be greater than each other? Because what? Because we want to feel a certain way about ourselves now. That, try to make another feel less about themselves, less about who they are, or by having things you feel that you reach something. Most of these people who have money, when you look into their lives, yes, they go on vacation and all these things, but when you look at them, their health in a mess, they have the worst attitudes in the world, they can't maintain proper relationships, and the list goes on and on. They're selfish, they're greedy, insecure, you understand? And to me, that is people who don't have love in their heart, just greed, just I want, I'm the best, I'm better than you, this and it. You understand? So, I come on here today to say, please, use all your senses that the Creator give you all now. Mass produce on what it is you love to do. So that the small man can look to the small man, and the small man continue looking to the small man, so that everybody become big together. And not just one set of people controlling the population, dumbing down the lives of many, robbing the youths from their growth and their sustainability. Sit with all yourself. All are free thinkers. Sit and see what it is going on in society. With that being said, I bid you all a beautiful beloved day, just as you are. I am Divine Soul Love Frequencies, here to share the truth unapologetically. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and share my videos for daily content like this. Excuse the vehicle that passing. And know that you are magic. Much love, respect, and honor.